Hello, and welcome back to my channel. This is my episode recap of the Real Housewives of Potomac. This is Country Conversations with Diva D. How you doing? And honor of Mother Wendy. This is season 8, episode 12, I believe. And the name of the episode is Blazed and Confused. And as we all were, happy Eddie. Baby, we about to find out why we all blazed and confused, okay? Well, the episode opens up with the two ladies who are getting into fashion who needs to stay far, 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 far away from fashion. Baby, when I tell you that little dress that Ashley had on was awful. Oh, my word. And then they up in there trying to become fashion designers. The name of the line is going to be GNA. They need to quit. But we have been riding Giselle for not coming up with something since Every Hue Beauty. Now, to be honest with you, for someone who is light bright next to white and very, very, very colorist, I think that was a great idea for her to come up with that line for the for makeup for Every Hue. And it was a great idea, but I don't know if she didn't execute it properly or people just got on, didn't like her from the show. I mean, I never saw it in the stores. But then again, who knows? So, moving right along. Roblé and Mia arrived. And Giselle is inappropriate as usual, but I guess it doesn't matter about her being inappropriate. She just talks about other people being inappropriate. But anyway, she was inappropriate as usual, and she asked them, did their cuckoo sweat? And they all said yes. I mean, it's a cuckoo. I mean, everything on your body sweats, especially something that's closed in. It's gonna sweat even more if you're sweating. I mean, is that something that you need to ask? Is she special? Anyway, they all talk about the trip, and Ashley says, well, the bus ride was interesting. And Ashley says, Karen was mad at y'all. Ashley says, Aneka wasn't invited. And then they started talking about Wendy's event. And then they was like, Aneka wasn't invited to Wendy's event. And then they were like, yes, she was. She was in the group chat. And so Ashley, of course, is being Ashley. And she meant to say that she wasn't in the group chat. And she knew she was lying, okay? But Miss Hale does confirm that she was indeed in the group chat. I'm surprised she didn't go along with the lie child, because you know she loved to do that. And so Aneka is over at her house, and she's talking to her I guess her business partner about starting their champagne line with the Bidot. Okay? And this child loves some champagne, don't she? When you admit that you are trying to have a baby and you are popping champagne with your prenatal vitamins, I'm not sure if that's the smartest route to go. No judgment over here, but same thing when Ashley was trying to have a baby and Candace innocently asked her, why are you drinking when you're trying to conceive? And people acted as if she didn't know what she was talking about, when Ashley was the one that said drinking messes with your fertility. So she was going to cut back on the coronas. But she never did. But I'm just saying. I'm not saying it's a direct link, but I mean, I'm sure that champagne and prenatal vitamins are not the best mix, in my opinion. But she's married to a doctor child, but she keep on reminding us that she is. Anyway, the mess box arrived, and that's Lebe. And they're having the unpacking get together, but that's not really the unpacking party. She's just letting them know that they're going to start unpacking for the unpacking party. And they talk about being a traveling doctor, which she always reminds us of, that he's a doctor and he travels. but he's trying to get more closer to their area. And so they act like Wendy is the big bad. Well, girl, be careful, girl. If you invite her, girl, just remember, girl. Uh, you know, she's gonna be different because she's not gonna be on her turf. But when you go to her event over there with Eddie, you're gonna be on her turf, girl. And just be careful. Be careful of what? What is Wendy gonna do? Huff and puff and blow a house down? I'm lost on that. And then Candace goes over there and she talks to, they're at their house, Candace and Chris. Oh, that's cute. I just realized CNC. Oh, I hope they do like the Kardashians and name their children. And the M&Ms. Well, before Martell messed up. And name all their children with C's. Wouldn't that be cute? See how I come up with stuff? Right in the middle of my review. Anyway, Candace tells Chris about Wendy's event, and she's like, are you gonna be okay? I'm kind of worried about you being around the ladies. And then he said, well, if they speak, they speak. If they don't, they don't. I'm gonna be calm, cool, collected, Chris, as I always am. And he is. This dude, to me, is the most chill Caucasian dude that you ever want to lay your eyes on, right? So I'm trying to figure out what in the world went awry between him and Miss Hale. But anyway, she says she won't be going. She's just going to have to drop him off because she has to go film her show. Booked and busy. You better go, Miss C. Now, she's going to be filming her show, Hush. And this was the show that big vein head Erica Mena was kicked off of. So I'm not sure if it's back yet because I don't get to watch it on All Black anymore because I canceled that subscription. So I wonder if it's on Week yet because they have that kind of relationship because sometimes things will, once the season ends, it'll come on a week. I love Hush, by the way, though. So then Eddie and Wendy goes to the event space, and Wendy tells Eddie that she is still having issues with the girls, and that she hopes that they be on their best behavior. And we had a weed dispensary, so hey, what can you do? Okay. So they tell us what their weed selections are going to be. They're different strands, and it's going to be Mellow Eddie, Energized Eddie, and Zen Win. I like Mellow Eddie and Zen Win, but Energized, who wants to be energized and high? Not weed high. You might want to recalibrate on that one. Okay. And anyway, so they tell them the bad news that they were going to be rolling oregano. And everybody's like, wait a minute, hold up. You ain't we at a weed dispensary? And Eddie's like, you can't roll the real deal yet because it's not illegal here yet. And so Candace dips and she runs into Mia. And she's like, hi, Mia, you look beautiful. And then they go in and when Karen arrives, she confronts Mia. And she's like, why did you send me that messed up text? Mia said, I don't do second string. And then Karen says, oh, Dola, no. You're not second string. You weren't even first string. You were backup. Karen, do you know anything about damn basketball or football or whatever? Second string is backup. They're backup to the first string. But, okay. She don't know about sports. We're going to let her slide with that one. Because she thought she ate, but she did. Okay? And then the fellas are all enjoying the punch. And then G says, I know one thing for sure. The ice is cold. I was like, what the hell is G talking about? And then Mia says to Karen, oh, dog, find some new tricks. And then Karen says, no, baby, you are the trick. Now, wait a minute. Hold up. Things went too far right then. Karen, Karen. If you were going to handle that and you'll pick your hat selection type of way to go to Surrey County, you have to let remember your children grown. You have to let the ladies know with small kids in advance. That's what I have to keep telling my classmates when they schedule meetings with me at the last minute. Now, we graduated in 1993. So, being that we graduated in 1993, which is 30 years ago, all of their children are grown or at babysitting themselves age. I just started. My kids are 6 and 7. I need advance notice. And I feel Mia on that. And then Mia does the weirdest thing. She runs and tells Miss Hale, "Oh, your friend is messing with me. I told her she was an old dog and she needed to get some new trick, and she called me a trick." And what was Giselle gonna do? Huh? What was she gonna do? She was gonna be carrying up. Then she goes and says in confessional that the bow ties has reached the back of the head. Everybody has recognized that Karen is all fresh. And girl, you better leave that bow tie and feel alone before you end up looking like that the misshapen people on Botched. And so Wendy greets the group. Miss Hale doesn't speak. Miss Hale is ignoring Eddie while he's doing his speech. Now let me just say this. They decided, okay, well, Wendy got in a confessional and said that Miss Hale didn't speak. And then they ran the montage back of Wendy not speaking to Miss Hale. Stop. Now, you know that was a production. You know that was an unfair montage to run. Because it's a damn difference with Wendy walking by her at Ashley's event and not speaking, or walking by her at the chicken shit bingo and not speaking, versus big-headed Miss Hale not speaking at that event, which was Eddie's and Wendy's event. You see the difference? Y'all stop with this foolishness and your biases on how you showing these videos. If you're gonna do a montage of things to come or things that happened in the past and you trying to catch somebody in their shit, do it the right way. Make it relevant, like you did finally with Miss Hale, and show her when Wendy gave the speech, said, "This is the first time we have laughed together in a long time. I appreciate you guys for coming." And then she gets some confessional and says, "Did I laugh? Was I laughing at all?" And then run back the montage of her laughing at the event. That's relevant. Okay? That's how you do that. Oh, by the way, in confessional, also Giselle said that hadn't seen Chris in a while. He's getting big. Fat shaming, right? Because that's what she does best. Fat shame, cute shame, facial shame, whatever you want to call it. Color shame. That's her thing. Right? You're not the best looking person in the world, Giselle. Let me tell you. Okay? Get out of the mirror and your damn crystal ball and look and understand. Get out your reflection vanity. Or the little narcissist the little boy who looked at his reflection and he saw that his reflection looked better than him and he jumped in the water and died. Oh, got drowned. That's where the term narcissist came from, in case you didn't know. That's a little Greek mythology for you. Giselle, you're not the only pretty person in the world, honey. So get out yourself and understand that. So, saying that he's stress eating ain't because of you. Do you think he's stress eating because he misses your friendship? Girl, stop. Ain't nobody missing you like that. And then here comes Sasquatch in confession. Boy, How is Eddie an attorney and he's always available? I've never seen an available attorney that made money. Oh, he's a weed man now. Well, go on, honey. You got to make money somehow. You do too? What you and G doing lately since they kick y'all out the joint chiropractor? Chiropractic. You were already just shuffling around brochures, and you always financial shaming people. You got your good girl Robin over there. Somebody got to work. Now you trying to drag Eddie for his weed business. If he don't ever sell another claim or close another deal or whatever kind of attorney Eddie is, if this weed business get off the ground, he won't ever have to do anything in that law office ever again. I'm just saying. Okay, so I think I discussed about Wendy showing them appreciation for coming, and then Miss Hale saying that she wasn't laughing, and I was talking about them rolling the montages back. So I'm just gonna pick up with Aneka asking Wendy for a sit down, and Wendy says, you know, I receive what you're saying, and I'm probably basically saying she probably won't go to the unpacking party because, you know, it's too many things that have happened. And Aneka is saying, well, you said I skipped some steps, so now I'm trying. Now, a lot of people, but the sit down is going to happen. My doggone camera keeps cutting off. But anyway, like I was saying, I believe Wendy was asking, I was on the part about Aneka asking Wendy for the sit down, and she kind of turns it down, and then in confessional, Wendy says, I receive what she's saying, but I'm not going to help her unpack boxes. That's not a real event. It's not. She better call a damn U-Haul. And she is correct. And Robin, off to the side with Mia, asked her about G. So out of place. Know how she can't stand for anybody to ask her about Juanita. And Mia says, well, we're having those problems, you know, but I can't abandon him now. And then Mia and G go to lunch after the event in the next scene, and they're talking about therapy. And Mia was like, well, you've been all over the place, and you've been kind of aggressive. And he's like, hold up now, you know I haven't touched you, right? And then she says, yes, but G, a lot of our issues are your fault. Now, how's that? Did you just sit at the house and try to be pretty? No, you didn't. What you did was, I'm a boss, I'm a boss, I'm a boss. So I find it very interesting how you're always saying somebody's broke or worrying about somebody's financial situation. Now, let me go back 1 second, because I remember that's how you and Candace first got into it, because you were worrying about if Chris contributed to the household. So then, after she tells him it was all his fault, he's like, well, you know, do you think that maybe we can just stay together and we come up with some kind of arrangement where we can, you know, co-parent kids? At this point, you realize that there are real cracks in this marriage, and it's just not going to work because we know what's to come with G getting online and airing out all of his dirty laundry, allowing her to sleep with whoever she wanted to sleep with, but at the same time, she was not supposed to fall in love with these people. Well, the future says that that's a lie. Anyway, she gets on to Michael and Ashley Darby. And he says, well, you know, I never thought they were getting a divorce. Why would Big Head divorce Gollum? And she was like, I didn't either. I just don't think this is going to happen. But maybe. Then he said, she's a sugar babe. He's a sugar daddy. Why would she give up the sugar? Good point. Now, who out there believes that Hey Arnold is going to divorce Schmeagle? Nobody. Nobody. And so that scene ends because she's still getting sugarized by the sugar daddy. And I mean, G should know. It's weird to me when I see one sugar daddy making reference to another sugar daddy. Well, that's the unpacking party. Here we go with the drama. So they said, so is Wendy coming? Now, why is Miss Hale worrying about Wendy? And then Ashley says, as messy as she can. I don't think she's going to make it. And then Miss Hale said, well, she should have told the host. And then Aneka says that she's used to her being rude. Well, Karen makes a beeline for Mia. And they go back and forth, honey. And Karen says, look. I'm tired of these heifers coming from my marriage. So it's time for me to strike while the iron is hot. Mia. I heard that you were out here dating a rapper. And Mia's like, where did you hear that? No. I'm not saying that it's true. I'm just saying, you see how rumors get started? And then Mia's like, well, rumors do get started that way. But at the same time, it doesn't mean it's true just because you heard a rumor. Exactly. But I'm hearing things over and over about you and Blue Eyes. Why? Because Sharice told y'all that many years ago. And you know damn well, Triple 20 is out here getting her groove on. So they move right along after them having a heated discussion about the rapper and which one of them is cheating and which one of them have an arrangement. Again, even though Karen is Triple 20 and the oldest person in the group, she still married a sugar daddy. Now, somebody in confession, I can't remember which one of them it was. I believe it was Miss Hale, who is also a sugar mama, if she's still dating a dude that's 20 years younger than she is. But it's my understanding that she was the one who said that, what do you expect when you get with these dudes at least 15 years or older than you? I believe it was Giselle who said that in confession, but don't quote me on it. But I believe it was. So then they play Stupid Never Have I Ever. Why do they always play this game on these shows? So the first question is picked up by Miss Hale, and Miss Hale says, never have I ever paid for some vitamin D. And it's written on a card, so that's the twist. It's written on a card, and you have to guess who it's about. And then big-headed Darby and all her forehead looks around and Sharice says, that wasn't you, was it? And Sharice said, wait a minute, hold up now. Who said that? Then they do. Somebody else picks. I forgot who picked up this card. I want to say it was Darby. I believe it was Stewie. Well, anyway, Hey Arnold picks up the card. Well, that's going to be interchangeable. Never have I ever saved a screenshot of my friend's family into a camera roll. Oh, snap. Then we realized that maybe, just maybe, Karen is a little bit obsessed with Robin. Because Rhop points out to Karen and says, it was you. And then they all looked at her and said, well, do you have a screenshot of Robin's parents and the rest of her family? Well, yes, I have plenty of pictures of Robin in my phone. And then she said, why? It is getting a little weird, Miss Karen. I need some deeper explanation as to why you got these pictures of these people. Now, if you want to drag Robin and save a few screenshots of her, as I have a few screenshots of y'all say so I can make my doggone videos, that's different. But the parents and the children, what is that about, Karen? Karen said, yes. I have a whole folder. A whole folder. So then Karen crowns Neck. Princess of Neck. Princess of Potomac. Oh my goodness. And that ends the episode, y'all. I'm sick of them. When I was so excited to recap this show when I started my channel, I could not wait. I was just like, yes. I can't wait to give my opinions on these colorless heifers and this whole, dynamic with Miss Hale and big-headed Hey Arnold and Sasquatch. And I was like, oh, I'm going to rip them to shreds. There's nothing to rip them to shreds about. They're not giving anything. Again, they have really screwed this show up, allowing Aneka to run with this damn xenophobic witchcraft mess. Who approved that? And I know you freaking knew better than to do that. That'll be just like somebody bringing some anti-Semitic mess to the damn show. Okay? People are very sensitive about their culture these days. And I believe it started with black people. We always start some stuff, ain't we? And with that, I'm going to close. That was my episode recap of The Real Housewives of Potomac. Out of 5 stars, I'm going to give it a 1. Yep, and I don't give anything a 1. I'm going to always give it at least a 2, but I cannot. Nothing happened. Nothing was interesting. I just don't know what to say. Anyway, that I'm going to close. This has been Country Conversation with DVD. Come on in. Commercial-free entertainment. I hope you enjoyed the video as much as I enjoyed bringing it to you, even though the show was crap. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Share the video. And with that, as I do, when I close, I'm going to chunk them up. Deuces.